up, y'all? It's your homeboy G the Beatnik, up straight no chaser, SNC TV. I'm glad y'all here. I hope y'all enjoying the show. Today, man, I got a little story to tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a story about the worst blind date ever, in my eyes at least. The worst blind date I've ever been on, and the last blind date I ever been on. This blind date was so bad. See, that's what I get for trying that internet or app dating thing. This was years ago. Um, I was single, so this was years ago, and I said, you know what, I'll try it. I'm not gonna name the app, but all y'all know it. All y'all know it. I'm not gonna name the app, so don't ask. Okay, so anyway, let's get to the story. By the way, shout out to 7% for the hat, for the equipment. If y'all want some of that, y'all get at your boy, man. I got some hats that are just stupid dope, and we can make some magic happen. Also, check out for the podcast, Straight No Chaser. You can get it on iTunes. You can go to my website, www.gthebeatnik.com or www.thestraightnochasershow.com. Y'all check it out. So now, worst date ever. I get on this app, scrolling through pictures. There's a lot of swiping going on. Ain't no good looking women, you know. All women are beautiful. All women are beautiful. Don't get mad at me. Don't yell at me. But it wasn't nothing that the kid was really, yeah, that. And so I came across this one, and the chick, she was a baddie. You know what I'm saying? Your boy was like, whatever. So we started talking, through the app. We started conversing and everything. Everything seems normal. Over time, we exchanged numbers. We calling, we talking on the phone. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe your boy done struck gold. Maybe I done found somebody interesting on a dating app that I could possibly actually date. So we make plans. We make plans to go out to eat. I said, great. You know what I'm saying? I love to eat. She love to eat. You know what I'm saying? Everything's all good. So we go out to eat. She comes and she picks me up. She looks exactly like the picture. Everything is going wonderful, I tell you. I'm enjoying this. She fine, and she got a nice little whip with her. So I'm like, all right, cool. Everything is Gucci. We good, right? So we get to the restaurant, one of my favorite restaurants. I want to impress her. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying, of course. She driving, I'm paying. It is what it is. And we order our drinks. Me at the time I was a drinker. I had my thing, Long Island iced tea. Recovery, recovery, recovery. Okay, I had a Long Island iced tea. I had a moment. I had to yeah. I had a Long Island iced tea. She had one as well. So we're talking. We're talking. Everybody's having a good time. We're chatting. And she's getting a little loose at the lips. And I'm not saying loose like in the sense of being disrespectful, but kind of getting a little comfortable. And she orders another Long Island iced tea. Now, for those that don't know, Long Island iced tea has 7 different alcohols in it. I think, if I remember correctly, but it's a pretty strong drink. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So after the second Long Island, which she drunk like it was a glass of water, you know how cold water, hot, you just kind of boom and you're done. That's what old girl did. She knocked out 7 different kind of alcohols mixed in one glass like an OG. At this point, your boy was getting nervous. And so we continued talking, and the conversation started to change a little bit. I had just that one drink. That was one of the very few nights that I had one drink because I'm watching her. She's driving or whatever, and I'm like, okay, this isn't a good look. So she gets another one, and she downs it. Then she gets another one. She downs it. And then she gets one more and she sips that one. So how many we at? 5, 4 or 5 drinks now. She is lit. She's done. She's slurring or whatever. But she can get up and she can walk, and she walks normal, which was weird. Cause after 1 or 2 or 3, I kind of stumbled a little bit. She got up like an OG and just like, all right, strutting. We about to go. And so we get in the car, and I'm like, hey, do you mind if I drive? You know, not that I don't trust you, but you've had a little, just a little bit too much drink. Honey, I am fine. I don't need nobody to drive my bike. I am fine. She just referred to her car as a bike. So at this point, before this was even a thing, I prayed. I said, fix it, Jesus. I was like, please fix it, Jesus. And so we're driving, and she's doing a decent job. I'm surprised, y'all. I'm not encouraging this, y'all. Please understand, it's just a funny story. Um, and she has a small fender bender with a BMW, a very nice BMW, may I add. Nothing serious, just a bump. Not even a scratch on the car. The lady that we pull over, I'm kind of like, okay, well, if anybody go to jail, she going to jail because the kid is fine. I'm good. The lady gets out the car, and it's a very short Asian lady who doesn't speak very good English. There's jokes for days about that, but I'm not going to do that because I love the Asian community. I sincerely do. But there's jokes for days for that one. So, a longer story shorter, this thing is getting really long. Um, the Asian lady side, she wants to call the police, file a report. Just, it's the thing to do. She calls. Me and my date are in the car. She's literally sweating bullets now, and the bullets happen to smell like Long Island iced tea. And so she asked me, she says, hey, do you have a license? And at the time, I was like, nah, I don't have a license. I just have an ID. So she's getting nervous. I'm like, what are you nervous about? Just calm down. It doesn't have to be that. Just there's ways to get out of this because it wasn't uh, a wreck. It was just a fender bender. They won't necessarily have to, breathalyze you unless you talk. So just keep your mouth shut. And so the girl, she's getting nervous and she says, I'm not supposed to be driving. I said, you're on a suspended license? She was like, no. I'm on a license to only drive to work and back. How did you go about getting that? I asked. I mean, what happened that you can only drive to work and back? She said, oh, I have a couple of DUIs. Now this just hurt your boy's heart because the girl was so fine. She was so fine, and she's a lush. I mean, at the time I was a lush, so I really couldn't judge. But you just don't want two lushes together. It's an ugly thing. Two people that are completely and totally drunk all the time. It's gonna be either a lot of babies or a lot of police calling. One of the two. It's just never a good look. Okay, I kind of got off topic, but anyway, let's end the story. So I find out she can't drive unless she's going to work this and the third. The police come, excuse me, the police come, talk to the Asian lady. The Asian lady didn't really have a problem. She was just doing protocol. She didn't really have a problem with the whole situation. She was just like, I just want to call y'all. I don't want to press no charges or whatever. I want my insurance company to know I did, all that kind of stuff. So the police officer asked my date, hey, ma'am, could you step out the car, whatever. And of course, she's sweating Long Island iced tea. He says, you mind taking not a breathalyzer, the test, walking and touching your nose and all that. No breathalyzer test, none. And so she did it, passed it with flying colors. I mean, that girl passed that test like, you know, if they was to give you a test of first grade math, you gonna get $1 million. You pass that test simple and be like, boom. Well, our old school math because it's math nowadays. Okay, I'm getting off topic again. I'm sorry. Okay, and so she passed the test with flying colors. She get back in the car. She's smiling. She's good. We getting ready to roll out, right? Wrong. The police then comes over to my side of the car. Says, "Hey, how you doing, sir? You had anything to drink? Yeah, man. I had one Long Island, but I'm in the passenger seat. Why are you asking me questions? Well, just protocol. Can you step out? No. Can I see your license? I said I don't have a license, but I have my ID. So here, you can have that. Give him my ID, right? We cool." Officer comes back and says, Mr. Scott, can you step out of the car? The worst words that you can hear. As a man, as a black man, yes, but we go talk to all men. The worst words you can hear is, "Can you please step out the car?" Because that does not mean he wants to see your fresh new shoes. Come to find out, your boy had warrant out for his arrest. For what, you want to know? Do you want to know why I went to jail that night and the drunk girl who had 5, 6, 7 Long Island iced tea? What's 7 times 5? 35. 35 different drinks, damn it. Why ain't she? Why am I going to jail? Do you want to know why I'm going to jail? A while ago, I was at a bus station and I was smoking a cigarette in the area where you weren't supposed to smoke cigarettes. I got a ticket for it, and I never went to court for that ticket for smoking a cigarette in the area at the bus station that you weren't supposed to smoke a cigarette. I had to spend the night in jail because I did not pay a $25 fine for smoking a cigarette in the area that you're not supposed to smoke a cigarette. My mom had to come and pick me up from jail for going to jail for smoking a cigarette in the area you're not supposed to cigarette and missing your court date. How embarrassing can that get? So that was the worst date ever for me, for your boy. What did I learn out of this situation though? This is the honest to God truth. What did I learn out of this situation? No more dating apps. That was the last time I did a dating app. So there's nothing deep in this. I just wanted to tell you the story. That's it. There's no, revelation or whatever. Just don't do dating apps. Don't. I mean, if you want, you can. You fine. If that's what you want to do. And then you know what? On top of that, she took my food. I told her to bring my food to my mama's house. And I never heard from her again. My leftovers for dinner. And it's one of my favorite places to eat, man. Maggiano's. Man, I love that place. No, not Maggiano's. Carrabba's. I had to. Okay, that's important. But that was the worst date ever. I didn't have anything special to tell y'all. Just that my life is a series of missed opportunities and very bad choices. If you enjoyed this video, man, subscribe down at the bottom. You can look me up on my website at www.gthebeatnik.com or www.thestraightnochasershow.com. And there's the podcast on there, which you'll enjoy, and some other things that you might enjoy. I love this. I love y'all. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to send y'all videos. Next week we're going to have a pretty interesting video that I think you'll like. I think you'll really like that. We're going to try to shoot for every Wednesday to shoot you a new video about the crazy stories of my life. It might be some motivational stuff. I might be on here and just disappear for like an hour and just let y'all watch my ceiling fan. You never know what's going to happen on SNC TV. So I love y'all. Get out, subscribe, email me. Send me your emails, man. I got some stuff that I can send you. Hook your boy up, all right? It's your homeboy G the Beatnik, SNC TV. All right.